Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're back with the weekly NFL predictions. So today, we're going to predict week 9 of the NFL season. But first, as usual, we're going to recap week 8 and how we done. And, let me see and make sure I'm recording. Yeah, making sure we're recording. And yeah, we're going to recap week 8 first and see how we did. And then, week 9, as we usually do, if you get the gist. So yeah, let's recap week 8 and let's see how good we did. Obviously it's on the screen, but we're gonna talk about it right now. So yeah, don't worry about the time. I'm doing this pretty late. Doesn't matter. I'm doing this on Tuesday because you about to see why we're doing this on Tuesday. Usually I'll do this on Thursday because I'm like a little lazy, but I gotta do this early. This week I gotta do it early, and partner early. It's probably gonna be the last time I do this early. All right, let's stop yapping. Let's get this week 8 recap, and then we'll predict week 9 of the NFL season. Here we go. So in week 8, we were 12-1. Guys, do you know what's 12-1? I think I had the best record I think ever. I don't think nobody got this record. I almost became undefeated on the predictions. Guess what's the one I got wrong? Y'all, I never believed which one I got wrong. It was the Jets game. The one I was so confident I was gonna get right. That's the one I got wrong. Bengals. Shame on y'all to lose to a winless team. Y'all season's over. Y'all season's over. Imagine losing to a winless team at home. Y'all destroyed my undefeated streak, bro. Also about to be undefeated. Are you tripping? No, Bengals are tripping. Besides that stupidity, I pretty much nailed this week. I nailed it. I absolutely was spot on. Even my bias was right. Yeah, I'm 84-36. I'm at top 9,000. That's a massive jump. I think I was at the 100K. I don't even know where I was earlier, but I'm pretty much more closer and closer to that top spot. But you already know I'm 99.3% accurate, as you can see. So yeah, I'm not even recapping. I'm just gonna tell you I'm spot on this week. And my Dolphins destroyed the Falcons. I said, joke, I picked the Dolphins to win because, that's my team. And thank goodness I don't go against my team. This is why you don't go against your team. This is why I didn't go against my team. Any given Sunday, well, the Sunday arrived as given. And it was a nice present for my birthday. Yes, it was my birthday. Not on Sunday, but it was on Monday, but still. Basically a birthday present. Early birthday. I have 1 day birthday. Simply, it doesn't matter. I'm 16 now. And yeah, I don't even care about the rest. We all know what was gonna happen. And yeah, Commanders without JD5, y'all can be. Packers won. Colts destroyed. The Broncos destroyed them. I told you the Cowboys ain't gonna do anything. Buccaneers did what they had to do. I'm surprised the Patriots destroyed the Browns. And the Eagles destroyed the Giants. As I told you, the Texans were gonna win. I'm surprised the Ravens won without Lamar. The Bills destroyed the Panthers. And the Chargers destroyed the Vikings. Alright, that's about week 8. Let's stop yapping about this. And let's get to week 9 predictions. You already know. Week 8 was a really good week for me. The best week, in my opinion, I think, in the NFL. My best week. Because I literally got only one wrong. That's pretty much it. I don't care if it's least amount of predictions. Whatever it is, it's amazing. So, yep. Even now, I remember until I was 13. So, I'm getting closer to that. We're gonna be 1 week. We're going undefeated, y'all. This is the week going undefeated. I don't think week 9 will be the week because I know I'm gonna mess up. But you never know. Alright. Oh, my season is bugging. Oh, ESPN are tripping. Badly. Hold on, let me see if it's working. Alright. Now that we get to our week 9 predictions, and yeah, that was a quick recap. Don't matter if I explained it wrong. We're going on week 9. This is what the video is about, and it's pretty late for me. So let's get it going. So yeah, Thursday Night Football, we're gonna start with Thursday Night Football. I'm a little nervous because this one's... Alright, okay, okay. Our first game, Thursday Night Football, we got... This is why I'm doing it early. Literally the first game already. We gotta talk probably 10 minutes. The Miami Dolphins versus the Ravens. My team is the first team to show up automatically. Prime time. Our second prime time. Y'all already know what time is it. Our second prime time game this year. Thursday Night Football. Now, this one I'm a little more excited because it comes from a big win. This time we came from a big win. And you know what? You know what? We're 2-6. Last year we were 2-6 and we went at 8-9. You never know. We were 1-7 one time and we came from 9-8. You never know in this NFL season. I would not be surprised if the Dolphins team does what the Dolphin teams past years did. They started really bad and they just tried to resurrect the season and try and make the playoffs. Let's see if this is the Dolphins team that does the same thing we've been doing for a while, or we're just gonna actually be bad this season, like triple bad. This is gonna be the game that's gonna decide that because if we don't win here, then yeah, we're just gonna be a bad season. It's gonna be the bad season that we've been talking about the last few weeks. So this is gonna be the kind of the game that decides that if this is like that was just a fluky win, or that was maybe a comeback win. We'll see. My team is gonna definitely win this game. I don't even care, bro. We're at home against the Ravens. The first game, Lamar comes back. And by the way, sadly, Lamar comes back with us. But don't worry, we're gonna blitz Lamar like crazy. You saw how we stopped the run last week? Let me tell you guys a secret. If you stop the Ravens' run game, you're gonna win that game. The Ravens are a run team, not a pass team. Lamar's not a passer. So when you force Lamar to pass the ball, you already won the game. Because Lamar don't know how to pass the ball. I don't care what y'all got. So he better become Dan Marino in Thursday if you want to win that game. And he's not Dan Marino. Dan Marino is somebody else. I'm going to tell you Lamar's overrated, and this is going to be the game we're going to show Lamar. You got to have to freaking pass the ball. Now, obviously, we let them run the ball. There ain't no way we're going to win this game. So, if the Dolphins' run defense does the same thing and just comes, like, if we stop B.J. Robinson and even force a turnover on him, if we bring this to this game, we're going to force Derrick Henry a fumble. And we're at home field, everything matters here. Prime time, y'all already know. Fin Nation gonna be really loud. Well, I don't know, but we'll see. Doesn't matter, it's gonna be loud enough. We're at home, it doesn't matter. There'll be more Dolphin fans than Ravens fans. It's a Hard Rock Stadium. We're gonna win this game. I don't care. Then we got the Chicago Bears versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, we're still at the international games. It's not. The Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't trust none of these teams. I ain't gonna hold you. What? This is the type of pick I'll get wrong, y'all. This is the type of pick I'll get wrong. Literally, I do not know who to pick here. You know what? I'm gonna do. I'm pick the Bears. I'll pick the Bears. Why not? I don't trust the Bengals. Match losing to the Jets. Y'all better win this game. I don't trust no Cincinnati Bengals after what y'all did last week to me. I ain't trusting y'all. Y'all gotta prove it to me again. Y'all frauds. And yeah, I'll pick the Bears. No explanation. You already know why. Imagine losing to the worst team imaginable. Yeah, y'all gotta prove it to me. I got the Bears for me. Then the Minnesota Vikings versus the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions coming from a bye week. Fresh. And they're at home. Vikings looking pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie with you. This is pretty much not that. This kind of. I know it's a division rival game. Might be much closer than everybody thinks, but I got the Lions winning. It's not even. It's not even comparison. The Lions are one of the best teams in the NFL. They have a great offense. They're gonna run over the Vikings. And yeah, they came from rest. They're gonna destroy the Vikings. And you know, Vikings. It is what it is. I've been perfect on predicting y'all this season, and I got y'all losing because y'all not that great. I y'all mid, but I didn't think y'all that bad. It is what it is. Pick the Lions to win this game. Then we have the Carolina Panthers, the Green Bay Packers. The Packers play spectacular at home, and the Carolina Panthers destroyed by the Buffalo Bills. There's no explanation here. I already got the Packers winning this game. It's just Packers play much better at home. They're 5-1. I know, right? But yeah, the Packers are better defense, offense. It's just a better team all rounded, and they're at home. I trust the Packers in this one pretty much, and we'll never know. But Carolina, y'all interesting. Then we got the LA Chargers versus the Tennessee Titans. Chargers, Tennessee's a bad team. We already know this. Tennessee they don't got an offense. They don't got it's just a bad team. I don't even know how they have a win. They're just as bad as the Jets, bro. They're just really bad. And Los Angeles is just gonna feast on these bad teams, and they're gonna go 6-3 probably, and they win if they win this game. They don't deserve it. They're frauds. The Chargers are nothing. I don't trust. These guys are not gonna win no play. They ain't best case scenario to make playoffs. But I don't trust no Chargers. But they got a free one here, and I got them winning. But Chargers, y'all gotta prove me that you're actually our team. But I don't trust the Chargers right now. But they're going against easy opponent. Then we have the New England Patriots, the New England Fraudulence. I already know. I hate the Patriots. I'm hating them every minute. A lot more. It'll be so Falcons after we whoop them. They just, like the Dolphins whoop the Falcons, right? It'll be so Falcons to beat the fan. The Falcons are the most inconsistent team in the NFL. I promise you, someone has to catch the Patriots off guard. The Patriots are not like that, bro. I don't care. They're not like that. The Dolphins were once 2-6. Yo, Patriots, there's nothing special about this. Y'all used to win like 6 Super Bowls like a few years back. I don't know y'all on top of this. Like y'all ain't this not nothing. I don't know why Patriot fans want to win so much again. Like y'all gotta chill. I'm not picking the Falcons to win. That's just crazy. But it would be so funny the Falcons will win this game because they get destroyed by a bad team like my team, and then they'll beat the Patriots on the road. Some stupid stuff like that, right? It doesn't make sense. That Falcons just beat like the Bills or the Commanders, and then they just lose to my team or the Panthers. Like it's just very inconsistent team. But yeah, I have New England winning this game. The Falcons are very not trustable team. They get destroyed by the Dolphins. My team again, and New England are feasting on these teams that are not good, and New England can continue feasting on these teams, and it's going to be the most overrated team in the NFL. Be the worst fraudulent 6-2 team we've ever seen. I don't trust no Patriots. But go ahead, go continue winning y'all little easy games. The only big team you beat is the Bills, and the Bills are just the Bills. Y'all always own the Bills. I don't even know nothing special. Y'all beat the Bills last year and the other year when y'all 4-13. I don't even know it's nothing special beating the Bills. Nothing special beating the Bills. Y'all do that. Then we have the New York Giants versus the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are good enough to beat teams that are not great. I mean, the Giants are good enough to beat the Giants. I'll have San Francisco winning this game because the Giants are very interesting. They have to sell games or they just like to lose badly. And I don't know, man. I don't even know how they won against the Eagles the first time, but the second time it was not fun, wasn't it? So yeah, I'll have San Francisco winning this one, not because anything. They don't have a break here. They just lost to a good defense, the Texans, but they can beat some teams when they're better than the other team. I trust that team to just be a better team than the Giants. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants somehow win this because the Giants are a team to do that. But I will have the Niners winning this game. I trust the Niners more. But these two teams, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win this one, but I'm gonna have the Niners win this game. Then we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, they're falling off versus the Indianapolis Colts and the best team in the NFL versus a mediocre team. Their defense is not great. I thought they were great. No, their defense is just not that great, and their offense is mid. Versus the Colts have a super offense and defense. I don't even care if the Colts are on the road. Look, it could be a potential upset win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You never know in the NFL. But there's no way I got the Steelers winning this game with Aaron Rodgers. Just no way, bro. How the Colts been playing this season? There's no way. They're 7-1. Give me the Colts to win this game. I'm not gonna stop picking the Colts until someone just beats them at this point. There ain't no way. The Colts are too good. They're great. They're amazing. You never know this type of game. This is the type of game that could be very interesting. But I have the Colts barely winning. I don't know. I don't think it'll be a blowout. This is gonna be a very close game. The Steelers are at home. They're gonna play this time actual defense potentially. Who knows? Maybe the Colts will blow out the Steelers. I wouldn't be surprised, but I will not. I will be surprised if the Steelers do. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised because this is a potential upset game. This could be a trap game. You never know. Like Colts think they're in a safe lead. They're like winning, and then they just mess up one game. They're gonna mess up eventually, but I don't know if this is the game they mess up. But I predict them to continue racking those wins up. Then we have the Denver Broncos, the Houston Texans. The Texans have a nice defense. That's literally confirmed. The Broncos have a nice defense as well. But the Broncos have a better offense. So, just by matchup, the Texans have a bit better, a better defense, but not by much, bro. But the Broncos have a better offense. These are pretty even teams. Like their defense is pretty. Their both defenses are pretty similar. The Texans are just a bit better, and their offense. Well, I think the Broncos are a much better offense. So the Broncos can put points on the board, but good defenses, the Broncos can put nothing on the board. And the same for the Texans. So this is gonna be a low-scoring game in Houston. Now, I wouldn't be. I wanna do the big upset and take the Texans, dude. Like you just don't know. The Texans, you just don't know. But I'm not gonna go against Denver. But yeah, this is gonna be extremely low scoring game. I'm telling you, this is gonna be like those 15 or 12 type of win. But somehow, some way, the Broncos are gonna get like a game-winning field goal or some sorts of a very weird game. And the Broncos are gonna somehow miraculously get out of it and win the game and take this dub on the road. And the Houston Texans don't have enough of offense to combat that. And that's how it will go. You know that Jets and Broncos game, this can literally be what that game could be. This game could be that type of game. Like really, really low scoring because both defenses are just gonna pile their offenses. They ain't gonna do anything. But yeah, I'm gonna have the Broncos. I trust the Broncos more. At this point, trust the teams that have a better record and better team and perform better. Picking the upset is pretty wild, but it's not that wild either because this NFL season has been pretty wild and amazing because we don't want to see the same stuff every year. Having teams go crazy is amazing. That's the best thing we can have. Then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Wire Boys, versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are not great, bro. They got shut out by the Chiefs. Geno Smith, well, he has 10 picks. Now, let me not start talking about Geno Smith with 10 picks. Tua also has 10 picks. But let's be honest, Tua is the greatest coming back with interceptions. So let's be honest, Geno did it first. But I'm not gonna talk. I'll give Geno some credit. He's not been throwing picks in a minute, at least, because you don't want to be throwing picks. But Geno, do not throw an interception this game, okay? Tua takes breaks, but you don't take breaks. You just throw it every game almost. You take sometimes. You always throw one pick game almost, and you almost do guarantee it. It's crazy. But I don't trust the Geno interception man over there. I'm not trying to be rude, but I understand my own quarterback also throws a lot of picks, but he does it first, y'all. And yeah, if they don't turn over the ball, it's gonna be a much closer game. But I trust Jacksonville to win this game on the road. I don't trust no Raiders. They always turn over the ball, and I don't know, man. Pete Carroll's a good coach, but it's just not the right team, yo. I don't think the team's built right. There's something wrong with this team. I don't know what it is, but I can't trust the Raiders at all. Jacksonville's a good team. They just fell off a little bit. They started 4-1. Remember that. I think Jacksonville's gonna get a win and try to get back their season. Just get back and try to restart their season and try not to fall off. But yeah, this is gonna be a win for the Jacksonville Jaguars to try to get back and try to get back to those playoff picture. And yeah, I think they're gonna bounce back here after two losing streak of two. And Sunshine is gonna try to lock in. I'm gonna have the Jacksonville Jaguars winning a close one, but you never know. Then we have the New Orleans Saints, the Los Angeles Rams. Saints, they're not great, bro. It's that simple. And the Rams, they're an amazing team. They just came from a bye week, destroying the Jaguars. They're coming from a bye week, chilling, resting after a long travel from Los Angeles to London and coming back to Los Angeles and taking a long travel back and taking a 2 week break and being at home against a Saints team that came and put yeah, this is gonna be an easy game. There's nothing to talk about. The Rams have been looking nice on offense. Matthew Stafford is nice. Matthew Stafford is pretty old and still locked in with Devontae Adams. I don't think Puka Nacua was playing, and they still when the offense of the Rams are healthy, they are Super Bowl contenders. I'm telling you, I've been saying it earlier. They're Super Bowl contenders. They're a really good team. I like the Rams to destroy the Saints, and the Saints. Y'all been sometimes competitive, but y'all not been great. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all been better than the Titans and Jets, but still, y'all not great either. I think y'all been the best 1-17 out of the three, but still, I don't really see it. Sadly, I don't see y'all winning against the Rams, but y'all gonna win a game eventually. But yeah, just unfortunately, y'all are going against the Rams. Then we got the game of is this the game of the week? It doesn't matter. The Kansas City Chiefs or the Buffalo Bills. To be honest with you, it's disgusting. You remember when I predicted the playoffs? I said I hated the AFC Championship because it was these two teams in the AFC Championship. Now y'all know the Chiefs won. I actually predicted that. I predicted the Bills to win. The Chiefs ended up winning with the Super Bowl, and I said the Chiefs were gonna lose it. Yeah, but if y'all saw my playoff predictions last year, because I only did last year playoff predictions, but this year I'm actually doing regular season. This year I'm doing regular season. But yeah, the Chiefs are not that great as y'all think they are. I know they whooped the Commanders, but the Commanders know that 85. If Jaden Daniels was there, maybe the game would have been closer, but I don't know about winning. I don't know. And I mean, the Commanders kind of gave up that game by the second half. I don't know, man. The Chiefs are just, the Chiefs are just great. They just doing their thing. I knew they were going to come back. I knew it. But 5-3 coming back, I didn't think they would be this great of coming back. Now, this is a little bit much better than I thought they were going to come back with, but the Bills are trying to prepare themselves a battle, and Josh Allen owns Mahomes in the regular season. So just because of just history alone, we already know Bills at home against the Chiefs in the regular season is a recipe of disaster for the Chiefs to lose a game. The Chiefs were 9-0 last year, and they lost their first game against the Bills at Buffalo. So I see their little train track winning streak and again to Buffalo in Buffalo. I hate the Bills, but the Bills are trying to get to the Patriots badly, and the Bills are trying everything to win this game. And they own Mahomes in the regular season. But in the playoffs, it's a different story. Mahomes owns Josh Allen in the playoffs. But right now, we're in the regular season. Funny enough. In the regular season, Josh Allen owns Mahomes. I think Josh Allen is 4-1 in the regular season against Mahomes. And then Mahomes is 4-0 against Josh Allen in the playoffs. So the Chiefs basically beat the Bills when it matters, and the Bills beat the Chiefs when it doesn't matter. Bills don't know how to beat the Chiefs, right? But the Bills only know how to beat the Chiefs in the regular season. So I'm gonna give you all this win just because you already know how this goes. This is the same thing every year, and there's nothing different. The Chiefs and the Bills always the same thing. The Bills are gonna. This is gonna be probably a super crazy game, like usually it is. But the Bills are gonna come out and win the game. But then probably they're gonna be in the playoffs, and the Bills are gonna lose. But you never know. Maybe this playoffs it doesn't happen. Maybe they don't mean the playoffs because this year is different. Hope. But yeah, that's that. And yeah, there's nothing to say about that. Pretty obvious. Then we have Sunday Night Football, the Washington Commanders, hoping they have JD5, versus the Seattle Seahawks. Now look, this matters a lot. This is huge. The Commanders at home against the Seahawks. The Seahawks are a nice team. Trust me, they're a good team. They have nice defense. They have a good. They're good. The Commanders are not at their full potential. Not with their quarterback, and their quarterback, you already know, is amazing. When he's playing, bro, he changes that offense and everything. Without Jaden Daniels, it does. It's just that he doesn't move. Jaden Daniels without Terry McLaurin, the same thing. When Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels is in the same field, they are just monsters. And we've not seen the Commanders with that. I don't even think much this season. If Jaden Daniels is projected to come this Sunday night, and this is why I like doing this early because I can just wait till tomorrow and see if Jaden Daniels is ready to play. If Jaden Daniels is not ready to play, then I have to pick the safe pick and pick the Seattle Seahawks because they're the better team. If Jaden Daniels is gonna play, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pull the upset, but he's projected to play. I don't think he's that serious injury. I hope he's not gonna miss because if he doesn't play, this pick will be wrong. I like the. I thought the Bears and it's the same thing like last week with the Bears and Ravens. I somehow got that pick right because I guess the Ravens are better off without Lamar. I don't know how. I don't even know how that happened. Whatever. They got me the pick right. But yeah, I'm gonna have the Commanders pulling the upset here at home, and with Jaden Daniels coming back, they're not trying to go 3-6, and Jaden Daniels gonna ball out and win the game. This is gonna age well, and I'm gonna look dumb at the end of this one. I'm gonna have the Commanders winning this game. Only knowing if that offense is healthy. If McLaurin, Debo Samuel, Zach Ertz, and Jaden Daniels is playing, bro. I promise you, I have the Commanders winning that game. They're crazy when they're playing. Trust me. But if Jaden Daniels not playing, I already know how this is gonna go. I'm telling you, the Seahawks are a nice team. So if anything doesn't go right for the Commanders in injury report, the Seahawks are gonna win this game. Just saying. I would not be surprised if the Seahawks win this game. I'm only doing this hoping I can nail this one. Seahawks, no offense, but you're still a good team. It's gonna be a really close game. Trust me. We'll see. Then we have Monday Night Football. Dallas Cowboys with the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals have been falling off after that Tennessee loss. I think they just fell apart, losing to the Tennessee tight end and then getting blown down. It just fell off. And the Cowboys are just Cowboys. At home, they play amazing for some reason in offense. Their offense plays like the best offense in history at their house. They play where Dak Prescott plays amazing at home, and the Dallas Cowboys play amazing at home, and the Cardinals have been falling off at the face of the earth. So yes, I have the Cowboys bouncing back at home in prime time against the Cardinals. I don't trust the Cardinals. They've been falling off, and yeah, Cowboys, I got y'all winning this game. You gotta bounce back. Probably destroy the Cardinals. And probably be a 50. I'm gonna put 50 points because I probably see y'all putting 50 points, 40 something points on the Cardinals. But I'm just gonna be safe with 50. I don't know about this one. But yeah, that's what I got for that game. And yeah, this is my week 9 predictions, y'all. I was a little bit more faster. I didn't even finish my Dolphins pick correctly, but the Dolphins can easily lose on Thursday. Just saying, by the way. But I have confidence we can win this game. But don't worry, we're not the great team. I'm just trying to be optimistic for no reason now. Because a win gives the team happiness. Also, what I saw from the locker room for my team was amazing. Okay? They were hyped. I'm surprised. Mike, you might get fired after the season ends. Because Stephen Ross is going to be less interested in firing you now. Because you won. Won in a good way, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping about Dolphins, and week 9 is over. If I rushed a little bit, because it's 11:18 a.m. I've school tomorrow. I gotta be out of here. And yeah, this is probably gonna be uploaded on Thursday because I have more time to upload. I want to record on Thursday. But yeah, it doesn't matter when it's uploaded. That's my week 9 predictions. I hope I do good. Let's see if we get an undefeated record. Probably the Commanders are going to cook me because I'm too stupid. But you never know. Maybe I bank on it. Maybe I was right about that. But if Jenny is playing, I got the Commanders. And I'm gonna hope I just nailed that. Don't have my reader. But yeah, that's my week 9 predictions. And yeah, let's hope we go 14-0, right? And Fins up, please. Dolphins, please win on Thursday. Do not do this to me. Don't go 2-7. Not against the Ravens. I don't even care. I don't care. Stop the one that you did last week. Play good on offense. And maybe their defense is garbage. Come on, do it. Do it. Come on, Dolphins. Don't lose. Do not make. I'm not making a short on Thursday. Being upset. I'm not doing it. I'm telling you right now. I'm just saying right now. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. This right now. I'm telling you, Dolphins. You better not.